Today we are going to preempt our classic tabletop RPG Friday because earlier this week I had said that I was going to make a video about our biggest giveaway ever. And when I talk about biggest giveaway ever, I'm talking not about the quantity of things because we did one of those back in January. Nope, I'm talking about in value. This is the biggest. It came as a surprise, really, to me, because I didn't really ask for this, even though I kind of asked for it, but I'll tell you the story about it later. We're going to be talking about a piece of software that I'm going to be giving away called Campfire. And I have been using this software for years. I actually have the older version of the software that I am using. Now I paid for it one shot, and so I'm going to use that forever until, of course, I go ahead and and I go ahead and have to switch over to this one. But so far, I haven't had to. But I actually use both the new and the old version. I'll show you a couple of those as we move through this. But this piece of software is so powerful for both GMs and players. And we're gonna get into that right now. On the other side, I've got the question of the vid for you, and I don't wanna mess around with this no more. Let's just get into this right now and roll them. This is Campfire, and like I said earlier, I have the older version, which is called Campfire Pro, but now this has been turned to Campfire or Campfire Writing. Oh, looks like we've got an update here. Let me update this real quick. I'll be right back. And we're back. So this is Campfire, and it is fire. Know what I mean? It used to be called Campfire Pro. That's the one that I have. Now they just changed it to Campfire, or more specifically Campfire Writing. But I just want to give you a really quick overview of what you would get if you were to win this, or even if you just go over there and try it out, because they do have a free version of this where you can just go and download it and try it out for yourself and see if this is something that you would even like. So I'm going to open up a project here and we'll just look at what we all have here. Over here, you're going to have the elements, and this is for the into the odd thing. And again, this is for GMs. GMs, you guys already see it, right? Down here on the left-hand side, you're seeing all this stuff. It is a banger for world building. It's just a banger for that. Now, you as a player, let's say you like doing solo RPG stuff. This is why I've been using this particular version. I've been using this particular version for solo RPG stuff, and it is sick for that kind of stuff. So for both of those, so one day you can't get your guys together, want to play a tabletop RPG, you want to go solo, it's great. Even if you want to keep track of just your characters and other details about your characters, and maybe you want to do it from different games and different places and things like that, you can do that as a player. So it's good if you play tabletop RPGs all around. But I'm just going to go through this stuff real quick. You got your characters here. I have some characters over here. Ana Pacheco. If you haven't seen that video where I was talking about Into the Odd, you can go ahead and take a look at that. But this is Honor. It's got all of her information. Just a little description here. You can put her full bio up here. Physical traits and things like statistics. So it's got statistics for you to actually put whatever is on your character sheet inside of Campfire. That's what is dope. Or again, if you're using Campfire for your solo joint, all right, here it is. This is where you can keep all your information on your characters. In the free version, you only get 10 characters, but if you upgrade to a monthly subscription, then you can go ahead and get everything. Everything's unlocked. Then there's her father here that I did. Go over to the details tab, and I got another person who I was just messing with there just for this video. So you have characters, you have your manuscript. You have a manuscript. The manuscript, something that you can keep track of whatever you are doing, especially in solo play. So that's why this is really cool for solo RPG play. Now, I can't do this in the old one because it doesn't have a manuscript. This one is new. Now, you only get 25,000 words in the free version, but again, if you like it, if you want to go all the way in, then you can get a subscription going about your business and really do some in-depth role playing. You have locations. So I did one location here, You go over the details. I did like the abandoned observatory. It's got a whole bunch of notes over here. It's not a government, obviously, but you could just change this portion. Let's say construction. And I can just put construction in there like that. All right, there you go. Go on about your business. Go back to your elements here, and you can put in, you only get 5 locations, but again, a subscription will open all this up. Maps. So I have one map from that, and this is what's really dope. Okay, so you can go through your map. This is how they made their maps and Into the Odd. Very odd, right? But you can go in there and you can take each of these rooms, right? Each of these rooms, you can put in whatever information and if you just hover over this, then you can get all the information and all the stuff that you want to say in this room. So you can actually use this. All of you people who just do theater of the mind, which is really not a good look, by the way. But anyway, but even if you want to go there, you can just pull up Campfire, have all your information in Campfire, and you guys can just play from there. Totally dope. Totally cool. You have your research tab. Research is just for everything that you're doing to research certain things about your world or maybe about your characters or anything. So you can add an image, PDF, some text, video, web pages. You add all of that stuff into this section where you got your information. So if you need to go back there, timeline is pretty dope. I like timeline. Here, it is talking about the professor, and if you saw the video, the professor, her dad, he disappeared. So I'm doing a timeline of when he disappeared. So Professor Pacheco leaves the university. Last time the professor was seen on campus. If you double click on that, it'll tell you the good Professor Pacheco was reportedly seen walking down the main stairs of Bastion University's Union Hall around 3:00 p.m. heading east. So that was the last time that we saw him. But what happened before that, so actually you can put this in order. So he says, tenured professors and faculty at Bastion University meet at the request of Manuel Pacheco. So this is a kind of the image of the halls of the university, let's say. If we go back here, and so you can put this in order, go over here and just go like this. So you can put this in order because the faculty meeting happens first, and then the last time we see him is when he is seen leaving. So that is what you can do for a timeline in order to get things, when did this happen? How did it happen? And you can have a total of 20 in the free version. You have a calendar if you want that. Character arcs, dope. Relationships, this is kind of one of my favorite modules in this thing. So if we're looking at this right here, I got 3 characters here, Honor, Manuel, and John. And Honor has a yellow line that leads to Manuel, but there's a blue line leading from John to Yellen. So what does that mean? Well, if we go down to the relationship key here, down at the bottom, it tells us that yellow means it's the Pacheco family. So anybody who's in the Pacheco family, they will be tied together. But if you're an associate of Manuel, it will be a blue one. You can have all kinds that you can manage your colors. You can put them all down here. You can have all kinds of relationships that connect to one another. I love this. Absolutely love this. Now, even though you can only have 2 of this, I mean, this thing can get really crazy. You can add character upon character upon character. Now, you can only add 10 with the free version, but you can have all 10 characters and have all these different colored lines going all over the place. So you know how the characters are related to one another. I just love this. This is really cool. Really love this part. Okay, you can have an encyclopedia that you can put together. You can have your own system of, how you do in high fantasy, your own system of magic. You can put new species and all that stuff. Now, let's say that you have all these, all of this information for this game, and it's like, man, I don't want to just go through all of the books. You just consolidate everything, put it in Campfire, put all the information in here, and then go on about your business. Do some cut and pasting, and that's it. You don't have to come up with things off the top of the mind. That's simple. You have cultures, you have different kinds of items, you have systems, you have, go back up here, I'm closing these out. Okay, you have languages, you have religions, you have philosophies. This is world building on steroids. And again, if you do solo play, it's off of the chizane. Now, that's not the only good part about this, because you need to go and explore this yourself. Let's go ahead over to the pricing portion, because that's just as good, y'all. So one of the things I truly, truly adore about the whole Campfire thing is the way that they've done their pricing. It's not exorbitant, overly expensive. You got a monthly subscription fee of $14. Totally reasonable for what you get. And there's another way you can do this, but I'll show this to you in a minute. If you want to pay annually, which is yearly, you can pay just $140. Basically means you get 2 months for free if you pay that ahead. But here's the kicker. If you want to just pay for a lifetime, one time, that's all you just want to pay for a lifetime and that's it, and just be done. No more payments, no more subscriptions, nothing like that. They do have a lifetime subscription. And this, folks, is what we are giving away. It is a lifetime subscription to Campfire. And that lifetime subscription is worth $420. You own it for life, and that is it. So this is what we are going to be giving away. And I'm going to tell you how to be part of that in a second. Stay with me. But there's another way that what's also cool about how they do their pricing is that they have what's called a variable pricing plan. You can create your own plan. Let me show you this. Now it tells you a little bit here that this is your plan. So the standard plan goes bye-bye if you do this, right? You don't get to go to a standard plan. This is your plan that you are putting together. If I confirm this, then we go here. You can choose what modules that you would like to have. You say you want the characters, maybe the manuscript, or maybe you didn't want the manuscript. Maybe you wanted the characters and the locations and the maps. You're not really down with the research. You could do that maybe on something else. You wanted the timelines. You don't even really need a calendar. And so you can go pick and choose which one of these, out of these, which ones that you like and pay what you want. Come on, y'all. So you just click off of whatever you want. If some other modules come later on, you can add that to it, however you want to do it. Right now, it's $14. But let's say I don't want to do that, right? I don't want to do that. Then you can go ahead and you can get rid of the things that you don't want. If you want to add some other things later, you can. And then you can pay something that's cheaper than $14 because $14 will get you everything. But then like I said, if a new module comes out, you can just go ahead and if that's something that you want, add that later. Totally customizes this the way that you want. Brilliant. Somebody should learn from these cats. That is brilliant. So this is what you're going to get. You're going to get a lifetime subscription to Campfire. It's a $420 value. And they have been gracious and kind enough to give us one blessed person is going to get this. But there's only one way that you're going to be able to get this. So let's go back to the desk. That is one of the dopest pieces of software out there for GMs, for solo players, for just players who want to keep track of things and notes and whatever. It is a dope piece of software, and you know I'm right. And if you don't believe me, go over to Campfire, download the free version, see if I'm lying. See if I'm lying, because I'm not lying. It's a great piece of software. So they are giving away a lifetime membership, and they're giving away to somebody over chair in RPG Elite Land. And that's something. So how can you get in on this giveaway? A $420 value. That is the most, as far as value, we've ever given away. Biggest ever. You can get in on this only one way. It's by joining the Elite Squad. Now, what's the Elite Squad? The Elite Squad is my mailing list, okay? But it's more than that. It is a community of like-minded individuals who connect with one another. Because not only do we have the mailing list, but we have our own community, a private server over on Guilded, which is basically a copy of Discord, but it has a whole bunch of other stuff that's better, and its security is better too. So there's a whole bunch of reasons why I went over to Guilded. But we have a Guilded server over there. You got all like over 100 and something people that's on there right now. I'm telling y'all, this is something. This is more than just watch my videos. Nah, this is a community. This is a tribe. And you got to be a little bit more committed And so in order to join this tribe of individuals, no drama and all the rest of that stuff, I love it. Then what you do is you have to join the Lead Squad by doing this. Down in the description, there's a link, and you've already seen this link kind of go across the bottom of the screen. Click that link. It says Lead Squad sign up, and then it says Lead sign up. You click Lead sign up. It's going to take you to a landing page. There at that landing page, what it's going to have is 2 places where you can put your name and your email address. You're going to do that. You're going to click the blue button, and that's it. You will then be part of the Lead Squad. Now, here's the catch. It's the 19th, right? April 19th. So here's the catch. I'm going to push this out as far as I can to the 30th. So just kind of get people out there to know this is the giveaway. This is what we're doing. So the 30th is the last day that you can enter in order to get in on the giveaway next month that I'll be giving away this lifetime subscription to Campfire. I'm really excited for this. I don't have a lifetime subscription to it. Well, I do. When I bought the old one, that's what I bought. But they didn't call it a lifetime subscription because it wasn't subscription based. But anyway, this is how you can get in on this giveaway. It's the only way. Now, those who join the Gilded server also have another perk. And that perk is that you get an extra entry into the giveaway. So if you join the Lead Squad, that's 1 entry, which is the mailing list. If you join the Gilded server, that's another. So if you want to join the Gilded server, you have to be part of the Lead Squad. You see how all that stuff is tied together? But the perk of joining the Gilded server is, like I said, you get an extra entry into this giveaway, this particular giveaway. And I'm probably going to do that for the rest of the giveaways, to be quite honest, because the people on the Gilded server, they're even a little bit more committed than just putting your email in something. You're committed then, but you're really committed when you connect with everybody and join in the community together. All right, so that's how we're gonna do it, y'all. Question of the vid. Question of the vid is this: how do you see yourself using Campfire? If you see yourself using it at all. Maybe you don't see yourself using it. Why wouldn't you see yourself using Campfire? Inquiring minds wanna know. Let me know down in the description below. I wanna get some engagement going, y'all. And again, I mean, you can go and try it out. They have a free version. Go try it out, give it a shot, and then go and get a subscription because or make your own plan and, pay whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? Awesome. It's just an awesome piece of software. All right, that's going to be it for me, y'all. I got to get out of here and do my thing. So you know what that means. It is Snuggle Push time.
So exit, stage left.
And if you got a game this weekend, happy gaming, y'all. I pray it is an RPG Elite session. So until next time, God willing, your boy is going to be outie and say peace 5,000 leaks. I'm gone.